So Jerome has a video right here that came out yesterday. If you have less than 5,000 gold for TBC anniversary, watch this. Slightly less FOMO than usual. Is everything good? Is everything okay?
If you're logging into the TBC Anniversary pre-patch with less than 5,000 gold, you're already in trouble. February 5th isn't just a launch, it's an economic reset. If you don't have your epic flying gold ready now, you're gonna be stuck on the ground while those credit card swipers, they fly past you to heroic dungeons to get all their crafted gear. Most guides, they're gonna tell you to play the auction house or sell boosts, but boosting's super nerfed and technically illegal now, and the auction house is crashing. So today I'm gonna show you the 3 emergency farms that actually work in the 2026 pre-patch economy. These are gonna get you liquid rich before the dark portal opens. First, we gotta settle a big debate in the pre-patch. Do you save your quests for XP, or do you burn them for gold right now? See, questing in zones like Silithus and Plaguelands, it's worth over 600, 700 raw gold, and you can use it to pay for profession kits, enchants, anything you can dream up. But while
yeah, like you can make like almost 1,000 gold just by doing quests right now, if you're not pre-questing. And honestly, like that pre-questing will save you, what, probably 4 hours of gameplay in TBC? 4 to 5 hours of gameplay is what you might save if you do the entire pre-questing route. But you need reputation anyway, so chances are you'll be stuck inside dungeons, farming dungeons to get rep, so might as well get the rep and experience at the same time, right? Don't focus too hard on pre-questing unless you really want to, right? Don't feel the massive FOMO because you're not pre-questing like quote-unquote everybody else is. It's just the like content creators like myself as well. Pre-questing is a good way to prep for TBC, but if you're a boosted character right now, like gold is really important to have as well, and it's hard to come by. Many farms right now, like we're in an environment right now and the economy where everybody wants to get gold and nobody wants to spend the gold because everybody is just hoarding gold right now for TBC itself. And then you have boosted characters, people coming in to play TBC for the first time, or people that haven't played Anniversary so far, they join at level 58 with 25 gold to their name, and they're trying their absolute hardest to farm gold. We're just in an environment right now where everybody is trying to get gold and nobody's spending gold, which makes it hard to make gold, so questing for raw gold is really good.
a lot of you guys in the comments are not huge fans of pre-questing, some people in the community, they don't want to burn through all their high-value, high-XP quests. They want to turn those in the second the dark portal opens. So the middle ground is to get one of the new quest prep add-ons specifically made for TBC Anniversary. Combined with Questy, these will allow you to make gold while factoring in pre-quests at the same time. For me, since I didn't want to spend the entire launch night going around old Azeroth zones, I cleared out Winter Spring, which gave me Abyss Trinket from the new updated Chief quest line that just got changed in the pre-patch. But I also knocked out BRD, Lobers, and those quest runs gave me even more profit. But no matter what you do, the bonus gold is gone the second February 5th hits, and a few extra runs of Hellfire Ramparts are probably worth all the gold you'll be making. So with that questing, pairing it with a gathering profession is
What I'm doing, for example, on one of my characters, instead of pre-questing for experience, I'm basically, this guy right here, I've been boosting. Yes, I boosted one druid, get over it. So I boosted this guy to 58, I've gotten to 59, and I'll probably do one dungeon now to get to level 60. And I have done so doing just about no quests at all. The one quest line that I've done is the one to get this trinket, the Strength of the High Chief, and that is like the only questing I've done so far. So my plan is to keep getting to level 60 here by doing my daily PvP like quest that I have every single day. It gives me about 1 bar of experience daily, and then we'll do 1 or 2 dungeons. And when I'm level 60, I will then go into Rested XP and use their guides, like 58 to 60 guide, for example, right here. I will use that one at level 60. And get the gold instead of experience. And then they also have like a guide for level 70 as well, where you can do like level 70 prep, for example, or like not level 70, level 60 prep, TBC prepping, to basically their whole pre-questing route. If you do that one, but actually complete the quest, you can make so much gold. So basically get to level 60, don't do any quests, and then follow the boosted guide and the actual prep guide.
is a really good play. The only thing is, most of us already know gathering professions take way too long to level, and some of them kinda suck. The modern TBC Anniversary gamer, they're contending with bots, 100 other people in the same zone doing the exact same things. There are some solutions though. First, skinning. Think of it this way. In a competitive mega server environment, being able to amp up every mob kill by 10, 20 silver, more in TBC, it's basically a farming cheat code. Except that we're smarter this time around, so as good as that sales pitch was, and I almost had you, right? No? Most people, they just don't believe skinning is worth it this time around with all the bots. But they're forgetting two keys. First, with the anti-boosting tech, well, it kinda killed open world giant AoE mage farms. It's completely possible now to get up to 300 gold just while maxing your skinning. Second, we're less than 2 weeks out from launch. Black Morass was the ultimate hot FOMO farm back on the week of launch. For classes like Brat Paladins, the first week it was literally over 600 gold per hour. It should still work post AoE changes, at least with smaller pulls, and you'll have zero bot competition. So you hit 70 the first week, you lock yourself in Black Morass, and you're paying for an epic mount in a single weekend. Next, let's talk mining, and how to actually profit with so much competition.
Okay.
You can't expect the same old methods from 2007, or even 2021, to really work anymore. Everybody knows the routes, the bots aren't playing fair, but neither are the smart miners. The first key to mining profit is to avoid the million other players while you're leveling it. Smelting can get you to 225, technically 275, without mining a single node. But in my last short about smelting, everybody was saying it was just way too expensive, especially the silver and the gold. So the smartest, revamped, and newest solution is to go hybrid. Get your mining up as high as humanly possible with smelting, the cheaper ores, the things that break even. Then, when you start losing money, go out and mine. You'll save hours of time instead of running around Stone Talon Mountains. So with your mining at 275, we can finally employ the new tactics and really play dirty. The first tech to abuse is caves and layering. While everybody else is out...
This is the one that I've been trying to tell people as well. Find a cave. For example, the Ghost Mushroom Cave, if you have both Herbalism and Mining, that one is great. Go to the Ghost Mushroom Cave and get, I think it's both Mithril and the Ghost Mushrooms, right? So you farm on one layer, you layer swap and do the same thing. And there's many caves like this out there. The Gorilla Cave in Unagoro as well, really good for thorium, for example.
In the open world competing over this same thorium node, you could be in the Ogre Cave in Burning Steppes, the Northern Cave in Blasted Lands, or Mazdaril in Winter Spring. You check the caves for thorium, and when they're cleared out, you get a layer swap in the layer channel, and boom, you're back to mining. A pro tip here is the Trace Layer Swap Weakar, completely overpowered. Join a guild, convince them to use it, and you'll be the king of thorium ore in no time. And while caves are a big improvement, open world farming is still a nightmare. Bots are camping every single Black Lotus, every mining node, so the solution is to go inside. People think the anti-boosting nerfs killed mage farms, but Dire Molly's jump runs still completely work, at least with some brand new strategies. And they are the way to farm thorium ore, arcane crystals, valuable gems, making over 75 gold per hour. Here's the great news. It's completely instance, which means zero bots, but also the prices are great because barely anybody else is doing these runs right now. Here's exactly what you need to do so you can afford epic riding in just a day or two of grinding. Now, a lot of classes can solo this, but I'd also recommend dueling with a healer, especially if they're an herbalist. You just jump down, you avoid the unnecessary mobs, and you kill our favorite 2 loot pinata bosses. Then you just make your way to the end, and anytime you aggro something, you gotta kill it. Otherwise, it just teleports on top of you over and over again. Then when you get to the last boss, the Wild Shaper, you just DPS him down. If you're solo, when the imps come out, you gotta die on purpose. Then when you get back, you just invis-pot past the imps, and you'll have completely outsmarted the system to unlock that extremely lucrative thorium and the arcane crystals.
Oh, invisibility potions. Yeah, dude, I didn't even think about that. To be fair, it's a farm that I'm not doing, but still, not bad.
Crystals, which most people now believe is impossible to get. But now we gotta talk about the Dungeon 2.0 farming. Everybody knows that running dungeons like Strat Live for Righteous Orbs and Blues to Disenchant, it's a proven moneymaker. But because everybody's doing it, the money is kinda mid. But you have a few smart options to turn mid into great. First, you could just bring less people. 3 people can still clear Strat Live, and at least if your tank has gear. Second, debate in the comments how you feel about this.
Before he says it, I'm gonna say something else, just in case he says the same. What I've been seeing is some people are selling boosts in Stratholm and Skolomans. where they're selling including the bosses. So what they're doing here is have one tank, one healer, and one DPS, and you guys be really good geared, so you can clear the dungeon really fast. Just be really good geared and play a good class. And yeah, like basically what you're doing here is you invite 2 boosted characters. They pay you gold for the boost, and you give them boss loot, right? If they want to, but they have to pass on BOEs, they have to pass on orbs. They basically stand AFK at the entrance and just get the boss loot if they want it, right? Apart from that, everything goes to the 3 of you guys, so you get all of the orbs in Stratholm, all of the dark runes in Skolomans, all of the green BOEs, the recipes, they go to you guys, all of the regular mob drops, they go to you guys, so you just make so much gold, and then you have the boosting gold as well. And I know, someone here right now is gonna say, oh, but didn't you make a video like 3 days ago that boosting is now like banned or illegal? Yes, technically, it's like been in the back end or something, but Blizzard has, number 1, haven't made a blue post about it, and number 2, a lot of people still advertise in the game. I mean, open up your game right now, go into the services channel, and tell me if anybody is promoting boosts. And if they are, and it was bannable, why are they doing it, right? I don't know. A gray area.
But you could reserve orbs or the disenchantables for yourself as a tank. But it might also just be that strat is too well known. At this point in 2026, it might be kind of dead. The even smarter move might just be to switch dungeons entirely, and your mindset. Instead of chasing sellable items, chase upgrades that'll make your character stronger deep into TBC leveling. The best part is, you'll be making gold the entire time. Why not target farm a Abyss trinket like Hand of Justice, while also generating blue items to DE and completing quests at the exact same time? Or spend a night doing the Paladin Epic Mount quest for a free epic mount and an epic adventure to boot. Warlocks can get a similar epic mount too. It's especially great with a friend if you split the costs. And I've seen a lot of people doing this, so why not go full entrepreneur and sell access to the dungeon afterwards? There's dudes in the trade chat making 100 gold a pop. And if you want to go entrepreneurial for sure, then get into Upper Blackrock Spire. Not only are you getting a chance at pre-biz upgrades from General Drakaseth, maybe even a nice Spell Striker, but at the end you can sell invites to the cleared raid for Blackwing Lair attunements. Just 1 hour and you'll be making 100 or more gold just sitting there pressing invite. That.
You just clear the dungeon and you sell the invites for the attunement. The worst thing is, I bet this works, man. I bet somebody's willing to pay for that. That is sad. Honestly, it is sad.
Is being smart.
Yep.
Boys, this isn't 2021, and it sure ain't 2007 either. The recycled old guides aren't gonna cut anymore. Here is your prep checklist. First, tear into Silithus and Plaguelands for raw gold, 500 plus. Second, duo DMEs for the Arcane Crystals to Thorium ore with the new strategy. Third, run dungeons, both to target farm the upgrades for yourself and to farm those valuable materials. Maybe even reserve a thing or two, I know. Comment below, what is your current gold count? Are you ready? And also, make sure to subscribe for the big TBC leveling guide dropping next.
Okay. I will say, I hate that one of the advice he gave was to reserve something. I hate the reserve meta that is happening right now on these servers. Also, I'm skilling up enchanting here, probably should get the macro that just enchants your most recent enchant over again, so I can skip this whole clicking on the item, clicking yes again, just spam a macro. Could probably be a better, easier way to do this, man. But I was gonna say, I don't like the whole hard reserve meta, by the way. When it comes to dungeons especially, but even raids as well, it's just always looking for more, insert raid, and the best in slot, either weapon or trinket, is always hard reserved. And if the only argument against this, oh, if you don't like it, don't join the raid, make your own raid, that is the worst argument anyone can ever make, because it's just gonna end up with every raid having a hard reserve. I honestly wish hard reserving was against the rules and was bannable. I think that would make the game so much better, if hard reserving was straight up just bannable. And if the argument once again is, oh, just make your own raid then, haha, dude, you make your own raid, dude, just hard reserve yourself, haha, it doesn't fix the problem. This is just the people that are hard reserving things that want to keep hard reserving, and it's good for them. It's subjectively good for them, but still objectively bad for the game itself. I mean, I saw a Sarth tweet the other day, A guy has been gone from WoW for like a year. He came back, and the first thing he noticed as well was that you can't find a group anymore that is not like hard reserving any best in slot item. And in TBC, this is gonna go haywire, because you can now just hard reserve the Dragon Spine trophy. Every single group you find, by the way, will be hard reserving Dragon Spine trophy. I got a world buff, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, every group, Dragon Spine trophy will be hard reserved. And also, you can technically sell hard reserves and sell soft reserves. People are doing that right now on Anniversary. They are selling the ability to hard reserve something, or the ability to add soft reserves. So basically, looking for more Sulgurub, 2 soft reserves, but you can pay 500 gold for another soft reserve. I'm just saying, it's trash. I want soft and not soft res. I want hard reserving to be gone, and I want every thing like that to be bannable. Paying for additional soft reserves as well is just another form of a GDKP where only the raid leader benefits. I hate it. What is the game turning into? Like, what's happened to both the game and us as people?